Hello everyone, my name is Martin Linksfeld and I am Master Chef in foggykitchen.com. In two previous videos, I have shown you how to deploy ATP. Initially, in the first video, ATP instance has been created and exposed via public IPs. In the second one, I have shown you the feature of ATP, private endpoint, which makes possible to nest ATP instance in a private subnet. In this video, I will show yet another feature of ATP. It will be cloning capability of ATP instance. Currently, we have two options: clone from the instance directly or via interim backup of the source ATP instance. In this short video, I will show both options in practice, and of course, I will use Terraform. Okay, let's move forward. One more thing. If you are new to this channel, I really encourage you to subscribe it. I hope you will find it useful for your current and future work. Before going to Terraform server and my code, let me show you topology diagram of our exercise. So for the purpose of this video, I will use the code repo and topology which has been created for ATP private endpoints, which means we'll have a web server which is capable to access ATP through private endpoint, and for this original ATP instance, I will create a clone in two options which I have mentioned. That is all. Now we can move to our code and Terraform server. Our initial infrastructure has been built according to the code which is in repo. Here we have our first ATP instance. In our code, as you can see, we have some part which is hashed. So now I will create a clone which is based on this already created ATP instance. So the source will be database, the clone type will be full, and the source ID will be associated with our original ATP instance. Okay, so let me fix it here. So I will remove this hash from here, which means after that Terraform apply will add additional resource, which is a clone of the original database, right? So this clone will be created, and I'm typing yes. And the cloning procedure has started. Let me check it here. Yeah, and we have another clone. We have another database which will be a clone of our original ATP. And because it will take some time, I will pause for a moment. Okay, looks like the clone has been created after 20 minutes. Here we have work request for that purpose, and yeah, so it looks like now we have two ATP instances, one original and then the clone. Okay, that is the first step in our exercise. Another step is related to yet another clone which will be created from the backup. But first, we need to have successful backup for our original database. So let me verify if this automatic backup has been created. Looks like it is already there. The problem is we need to wait something about 2 hours before this backup will be available for cloning. And let me verify that immediately. But first, I need to fix the code. So first of all, I need to obtain the backup, right? And then I can create yet another clone with this backup. What does it mean in practice? The source in that case will be backup from ID. The clone again will be full clone, and here I need to introduce autonomous database backup ID taken from here, and of course I need to rely this resource on my original database, and this I will fix, and I will change the code here. So I will remove this hash from here. Okay, and now we can try Terraform. Apply again. So there is a plan to create a clone from the backup, and I can type yes, and here we go. So for now it's not possible to create a clone from the backup because this backup should be minimum 2 hours old. So I will wait and then we will continue. So now I will pause. I believe now it should be possible to utilize our backup. So I'm starting Terraform apply again, and I'm typing yes. Okay, my clone has started. So let me check it here in a console. The clone from the backup is currently in the middle, right? So I need to just wait for the progress here. So I will pause for a moment. Okay, looks like the clone from the backup of our ATP instance is finished. Let me check it here. Okay, it's done. So another scenario, the second scenario, was also successful. That is the end of this video. Thank you for your time and see you soon.